Today I'm making a different video to the type I normally do because this video isn't going to be beauty related at all. It's going to be more life, career and school related because I don't know, I feel like there aren't enough videos explaining about performing arts schools, which is a school I go to, and there's a lot of controversy surrounding performing arts schools, and I just want to get the facts straight with you guys because a lot of people say different things, and I've heard people not be rude, I don't think they'd intentionally be rude, but sort of be rude about it and not really know from their own personal experience. And as I go to one, I thought I'd be I guess I'm biased because I do like it there, but sort of whereas performing arts schools like themselves, like head teachers would be like, yeah, it's a great option, blah blah blah, I sort of know for myself, and I have considered both options in my life, as most primary schools, I don't know of a single performing arts primary school, so my primary school was just regular, you know, do your lessons, blah blah blah. And I just want to talk about stuff I do outside of school, like dance I do outside of school as well, but obviously to top up, I don't know what I'm on about, but whether, you know, going to a performing arts school would be right for you, or maybe just doing stuff outside of school, or both like me, because I'm really passionate about it. So first of all, I just want to state something that I sort of do a sort of like myth busting session. So first of all, a lot of people say like you don't do any academic subjects, everyone that goes there is stupid, and that this is the only thing they can do. I've had people ask me, you know, are you stupid? Like, straight up, are you stupid? Is that why you're going to performing arts school? Which, that's the thing I found sort of offensive in a way. I don't really know, like, not offensive, but, you know, it's just a stereotype, and things like that, and stuff like, is everyone stuck up? Does it cost a fortune? Do you even have to pay? And stuff like that, and is it even worth going to a performing arts school? Will my education be affected? And I just want to clear it up that at my school you have to take certain tests before you go in, and the tests are supposed to determine, you know, whether you'd pass your GCSEs, and you can't actually get into my school unless the test have said you'd get a C or higher in your basic core academic subjects, which are science, maths and English, and we have another compulsory subject, but I don't want to tell you that because it can lead to people finding out what school I go to, because obviously schools are entitled to choose their own other compulsory subjects, so I don't want to go through that with you guys. Obviously games is compulsory, but that's just a thing, we call it games at my school, it's PE, because you just have to stay active. But yeah, you have to have at least, you know, be predicted to get a C. Obviously not everyone does, because that's like impossible, because people change, their attitude towards school changes. Maybe when you're in year 7 and you're a bubbly, bright person, as you go through school life you might actually think, well, I don't care about school, and if that's up to you then that's fine. When I did those tests I was predicted to get A's and A stars at GCSE, and I'm just clearing that up because I don't want people to think I'm stupid and that this is just a thing. But A's and A stars in all of my academic subjects, and I've been shown to pick up languages very quickly, which is why the people at my school, we do two languages, we all do French and Spanish. I major in Spanish, and so half of the school majors in Spanish, half of them majors in French, and then we'll also do French, but not as much as we do as Spanish. It's kind of complicated, I know, but I just want to explain that to you guys, that some schools won't have that entry level requirement of, you know, being able to prove that you could pass your GCSEs, you know, based on like tests, which obviously aren't accurate, because some people predict to get a C and they go on to get A's, other people predict to get A's like me, and then, you know, I might fail on my GCSEs, which isn't likely because I am a hard worker and I do care about school. But yes, and I would like to point out I am in top set for everything, and that the drama side of things and dance and the singing and the music does not affect my education whatsoever. So yeah, what I would say about performing arts school, if you're thinking about it, you have to be able to work incredibly hard, because you're expected to be able to do all these extracurricular activities like shows, competitions, stuff like that. And at my school at least, doing a show, doing a competition, being at dance a lot outside of school, regardless like of what sets you're in, is no excuse for not doing your homework or failing your tests. We have to work very hard, because obviously it's a balance. You have to get that balance right, and at my school I think the balance is very good. And that's just one thing, I'm just saying that about my school. I don't know about every school, and obviously, in case anyone asks, I'm not going to reveal the school I go to, because obviously that could potentially endanger the lives of me and the safety of me and teachers, friends, everyone at my school, and that's not something I'm gonna put myself in the position of. I'm not saying I don't trust everyone, because it would be a very, very small number of people that would ever want to use information like that against someone, but I just don't want to make it known because obviously it is dangerous and it's just not a very sensible thing to do at the end of the day, and that's not why I'm here. But I just want to clear that up first in case anyone's asking me, because I'm not going to be able to answer you. So at my school I feel like the balance is really, really good between academic and performing arts, because obviously if you're interested in it there's so many more opportunities than you would get at a regular school. But then